Stephanie Mielke here, aka KetoMom, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMom podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Mielke, and welcome to the KetoMom Secrets podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the KetoMom page. My name is Stephanie. Happy Tuesday if you're watching live. It's Tuesday. If you're not watching live, it's a different day for you. Hey, good morning, good afternoon. I'm hopping on to share a thought and a question with you today. So if you're brand new, I'd love to get to know you. Post new in the comments. If you're not brand new and you've been here for a while, you know I love to talk about mindset. I love to talk about thinking. I love to talk about all of that thought process that really, truly, I think is so important to help you get to where you want to go. So as you're tuning in, let's start with one thing you're thankful for. I think it's so important. I'm thankful for my mom fuel, which, by the way, those who are rebooting, keep going. Today's your last full day, and tomorrow you get to break your reboot or your fast. So stay focused, stay in the group, reach out with questions. If you're doing the longer reboot, I'm here to help you. So it's going amazing. I love it. I think my husband stepped on the scale and he said he was down 7 pounds. And here's what I want to tell you. Men and women are different. So oftentimes when I'm coaching or giving men thoughts around their fat loss, my dad is this exact same way. My dad will say, Stephanie, I need to lose some weight. And I'll say, hey, Dad, stop drinking the Mountain Dew, get rid of the energy drinks. I'll give him some guidelines. And guess what? He'll lose like 20 pounds in like a couple weeks. He is a man. His body is different than women. So I don't say that to be like, women, don't get frustrated with your husbands. You're both on your own journey. But I love that my husband is so excited. He's focused. He's feeling great. We just got back from a walk. And it's been a great morning so far. So I do have a question for you. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And I do want to know something you're thankful for. Let's get an attitude of gratitude. If you've not already done it, I want your mindset to be thinking of things you're thankful for. Super, super important. All right. Are you ready? Hey, at any point in time, you can always go to ketomomsecrets.com. You can click on how to get started. You can click on recipes, mindfulness. I've gone through books for years and years. There's a lot of stuff there. So ketomomsecrets.com. All right. This is the book that I've been reading in the morning. John Maxwell, Thinking for a Change. And the question I have for you is this, because a lot of you that tune in here in the mornings, you've been here for a long time. There's not a lot of, there are newer people, but a lot of you, and I recognize your names, and I love that you say good morning. You've been here for a while. And so I have a thought or a question for you. Excuse me. And here it is. I want you to ask yourself this question. Do I believe that good thinking can change my life? Do you believe? I'm asking you this. Do you actually believe? Because if you tune in here in the mornings, we talk about mindset. I don't give you a recipe. I don't talk about macros. I'm not going to tell you like, hey, you should be intermittent fasting, although I think you should. But I actually need to know, and you need to ask yourself this question. Do you believe that good thinking can actually change your life? I love it. There's a lot of yeses in the chat. I 100% agree as well. But if you find yourself going, yeah, I don't know, or maybe you find yourself going, I want to, but my mindset isn't there. Or I want to, I watch you in the mornings. I just don't stick to the actual right thinking or the positive thinking or the thinking that I can actually do something with my life. If you don't believe that this is real or it actually works, then you're not going to get the results. If you believe this much, that your thinking controls the results that you get in your life, you will get to where you want to go. I'm not giving you a time frame. The expectation usually for most people is quickly, but that's in reality, it usually takes a while. And so I just wanted to ask you that question. I have a couple more things I wanted to share. I was reading through this, and I've read this book before, so I was picking out some of my favorite things I had underlined. And our author, John Maxwell, said, the right thoughts plus the right people in the right environment at the right time for the right reason equals right results. We talk about on this page our thoughts. They really, really dictate where your life is going. We talk about the right people, accountability, and the people in your life really play a big factor or a big part of where you're going and the results that you get. The right environment is huge. Are you hanging out at the bar at night with people that are not forward moving, forward focus moving? People that let me rephrase that. Not everybody at the bar doesn't have goals. I just mean, are you in the right environment, or are you finding yourself slipping into environments that really aren't going to grow you? Just think about that. At the right time. Timing is everything. The people that you're around, the places that you go, the opportunities that you say yes to, the doors that you walk through for the right reasons. So that to me says, hey, are you here wanting to lose weight because you want to look a particular way? You are comparing yourself to other people? Or is your why big enough to keep you going? I had somebody say yesterday, yes, I want to be a healthier grandma. I want to be here for my kids. I know that my health is important because if I don't have my health, guess what? I really don't have anything, right? So this is the book. I'm not going through this book entirely. It's called Thinking for a Change, and it actually has a lot of leadership, business type conversations in here. So this is not a book. I'm not going through this book. I'm just picking it out, different things to share with you until my new book comes, and I'll actually share it in my stories. I'm going to go through the book on this page called Mind Shift. It's by Erwin McManus. It's a brand new book. He launches it. I think we get it October 3rd, but you can actually purchase it. I'll put it in my stories. It's called Mind Shift. I will be going through that book here on the KetoMom page as soon as I get the book. So if you want to follow along, that's the next actual book we're doing. So the right thoughts plus the right people in the right environment at the right time for the right reasons equal right results. I've got one more thing for you. I love it. Good morning. Good morning. So many of you are saying good morning. All right. Reminder for myself. If that was loud, I apologize. All right. Last thought for you today. When was the last time you did something for the first time? So I'll read this little paragraph to you. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Do you avoid taking risks or trying new things? One of the best ways to get out of the rut of your own thinking is to innovate. You can do that in a little different ways every day, in different ways. Driving a different way to work, ordering an unfamiliar dish at your favorite restaurant, asking a different colleague or somebody different for their insight on a group project. Take yourself off of autopilot and try something new. It shifts the way that you think. Oftentimes we want different results, but we don't want to do the new thing. Joining a gym, trying a different type of workout, doing something different with your lunches. And it doesn't have to be big. It's something so small, but it shifts the way, like our brain works, that if you do something for so long, which is good, we've got good habits, right? You do something for so long, you've mastered it, and you're doing it over and over again. When you have the right habits, going in that same routine is great because discipline, consistency over time will get you to where you want to go. Sometimes we're in a rut and we're stuck in this rut that's not serving us. That is an old habit, but it's comfortable, and it might be your workout, or it might be your environment, or it might be the people you hang out with. It might be as simple as some foods that you choose to buy at the grocery store and you've done it for years and now you're not going to do it, right? Something so simple that as soon as even the way that you drive to work, I don't remember where I read this, and I'm sure there was a study done, but like Most people go the same way, always the same time. They don't deviate from it, but as soon as you do, it shifts something in your mind. Ashley, my husband and I have been working on a book, and it kind of got pushed to the wayside. I think what we're going to do is we have a book that we went through last month, and then we decided to move. Because I feel like our move came suddenly. Like, we've been talking about moving for years, at least a year, and then we just did it. And within a matter of probably 30 days, we were moved, right, babe?
Yes, ma'am.
Like, at that same time, I was going through a book here on the KetoMom page that we were calling Awareness Revolution. I was going through the book, and I'm like, man, I feel like it's, I don't want to say a high-level book, but it's a thinker book. So I think what we're going to do with the book is bring it down to an easier, understandable, more, I don't know what the word is. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Relatable, simple. Simple maybe is the word. We're working on it. So, all right. The thought for you today was, do you actually believe that your thinking can change your life? And when was the last time that you tried something new? Maybe the new thing you need to try is my ketones. You guys, I got a message from my neighbor girl yesterday. And she got 5 packs of ketones, and she's like, listen, and she's young. She's in college. And she was like, I'm tired. My brain can't focus. I'm working full time, and I'm going to college. And I said, you need ketones. She's going for a degree that she actually studied ketones in one of her classes. And she goes, all right. So she messaged me yesterday, and she goes, I have incredible energy all day. I feel focused. I feel so good. I said, awesome. Keep drinking them. So if that's you, if you've never tried them and you try something new, this is it. Post trial in the comments and we can chat. But for real, when was the last time you tried something new? I would encourage you to think about that and actually ask yourself, do I really believe that my thinking plays a part in the goals I want to achieve, in my life changing in a different direction? Because if you don't believe that, you're going to probably stay where you're at. Super important. So, all right. I want to say thanks for tuning in. Your presence matters. I like to go through mindset in the morning. I'll come on and I like to do different afternoon keto lives, keto tip lives, talking about your health, maybe cooking a meal. That is not my passion, but I know it's what people want. I feel like people need mindset coaching, thinking right. I believe that will get you further faster, is the way that you think. And then we can work on your food. We can work on how much water you're drinking. We can work on intermittent fasting. There's things I can help you to guide you and help you create healthy habits for sure. But thank you. I want to say thank you for tuning in. I love that. Your presence matters. Linda says your presence matters. I hope you guys have an incredible day. You can always reach out and ask questions. You can ask questions below. You can go to ketomomsecrets.com for lots of things that you feel like you need, recipes and how to get started. Otherwise, chat with me. I'd love to help you. So have a wonderful morning, and we'll talk to you very soon. Bye.